Greetings, you spirits inhabiting these bags of mostly water. My name is Sakari. Welcome again to my channel where we do channelings, where we work with the spirit, where we channel the spirit, and where we bring healing, where we bring information always with light and love. So I was guided to tell in the beginning also that all of these things that I'm talking about channeling, it's not coming from my mind. Like this beginning speech, where I'm still eyes open, I'm talking from my mind, sharing my personal opinions. But when I'm channeling, when the information is coming from the spirit, then that is not something done with the logical mind. It's actually the absence of the logical mind. I've been practicing silencing the logical mind for many years, over 10 years already, maybe 15 even. And it's something I've been naturally good at. Like, I once tested this machine that makes noise, like this beeping noise. It was this electrodes you put here, and it was at this alt party event. And this machine made some noise, and people were encouraged to think different things, to make different noises. So what I did, I just silenced the machine for 1 minute. Usually it would make this beep, 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 beep noise all the time, so I was curious to test, can I silence the whole machine? So it's something that I can do very naturally, just silence my mind if I sit down and be quiet for a while. So I was also encouraged to say that even though the channelings might feel that they're kind of like absolute truths, there's still points of views. There's still points of views from a higher place, from more higher frequency. It's like climbing on top of a mountain and being able to look at the big picture from the top of the mountain. So this is what channeling is. Letting that information come from the top of the mountain without any distractions, without any distortions, without any changes in that frequency, if possible. So I just wanted to share, or felt like I should share, some of my personal feelings also. I've been going through a lot of grief lately, like a lot of pain. I've had this pain in my stomach and lower back, and the stomach pain especially has been really painful. So, but it has been guiding me to say out things, to say out loud things, like just say things I've never said before. Like, I just called my father. I haven't told him about my emotions for I don't know how long. Maybe never since I was 15. I'm now 42. So it's been a long time, But it released a lot of pain, just a lot of grief. I was just shouting and crying at the same time, like just this huge release happening. And after that, the pain went away. So I thought I would share about this experience. Maybe it can encourage you to also talk to somebody about your emotions. Like, if you don't talk or put forwards our emotions, they will manifest as pain many times. They will manifest as pain in our body, because that's where the emotions are stored, in our emotional body, which then manifests into the physical body. And different intestines, for example, store different emotions. So I would guide everybody to speak out during these times, now that the sun is blasting us like every moment, every day has been at least for the past week, has been wow, couple of days I slept 2 hours during the day, just took a 2-hour nap, was completely out of it. I don't remember any of that nap. I was just being there in a coma and feel like when I closed my eyes, I would see these lights shimmering, and a lot of these emotions come to the surface. And to be honest, I wanted to go back to my old self, which was used to escaping these emotions with numbing them in different ways, but I've chosen not to do that anymore. I want to heal, actually, really, and I feel now it's the time to really heal. And this energy now, it supports this healing. So whatever you're doing now that makes you heal, makes you actually process those emotions, I encourage you to do this. And I've seen it with many people in my close circle. I don't have a huge close circle, but there are some people who have been going through the same thing, a lot of pain, like this crushing feeling, this feeling of being crushed under the emotions. But I feel now is the time really to let go of that. You know, we're all strong souls. We came to this planet as strong souls. Everybody here, even though they might not look like it from the surface, they're the strongest souls who came here during this time. Many wanted to come to incarnate here on planet Earth during this time, to go through this process of release and to see the process of planet Earth ascending to 5D. So even though you don't feel like it, you are a strong soul. You have a privilege of being incarnated here in this human body. You know, the human body, it's a gift from God. We are made in the image of God, actually. We have the 7 chakra system, which can allow us to reach the heights of even the gods, or go to the depths of the lowest hells, so to speak. We can experience all of this range of emotions and feelings and places, actually. And that is reflecting of how God or the Creator creates things. Animals don't have a similar body. They don't have the higher chakra systems, or they don't have the ability to self-reflect. So we are really gifted from the God, from the Creator, to have this experience right now. So we must take that as a gift, you know. You're here for a reason. You're here in this time for a reason. Don't run away from this, you know. Face it. You know, take that. Empower yourself. That's what I want to say and share. You will gain so much when you do it in this time. It will affect so much when you decide now, right now, to act, to heal, to actually choose healing and not just running away like a coward, you know. You can run away as long as you want, but you will just end up repeating the same experiences, the same lessons. You cannot run away from those lessons. So, yeah, sorry that I said coward. We are strong souls, everybody, but we have this part in ourselves that doesn't want to face things. And I feel like I would just like to encourage you to face things, you know. And I felt like today there's gonna be some drumming, some light language, and then maybe a channeling part after that. So you can watch either one of those or both. The light language is something that I was encouraged to share about also. I've been receiving more light language recently. And that light language is, it's made out of these words that sound pretty weird, pretty like something you're not used to hearing. But if you think about it, like even English or Finnish or whatever language you speak, it consists of certain frequencies that make up words which make up images in our mind when we interpret those. So light language is actually, it's like a more direct way of communication. It's a way of, it's geometrical language actually. It's creating space. It's creating these geometrical formations. It's manipulating space directly. It's manipulating light. It's manipulating through sound the light, the unseen light, the spirit actually. The thing you see when you look at it with your third eye, you can see the light language creating this pattern. So it's manipulating the underlying structure of our geometric universe. So this is how light language can heal also. The light language can directly manipulate or control or transform or guide that underlying geometric structure of your body, your emotions, your emotional body, your non-physical bodies, and it can help and guide if done correctly, if transmitted correctly, purely, without any thought. Without any thought, yeah. Maybe with thought, but without thought. Anyway, these gods, like Thoth in the Egyptian world, they can also communicate through light language. It's a more primeval, like more primary way of communication. So I just wanted to give this short introduction also about what is light language, because many of you might be experiencing more of this light language happening and channeling it yourself actually. So if you feel like there's something coming, just be brave and let it come out. It might help you in wondrous ways, and it might give you courage and sense of meaning. Like many of the Native American Indian languages, I think they follow patterns of some of these light languages, and also like the Hawaiian language is some sort of light language, and I think even the Finnish language is close to some kind of very special light language. But English, it's a little bit. English is a little bit compromised language to my view. It's not so accurate. It's a little bit. The words are not so accurate. They're kind of like, So, but this is maybe it's because of it works for many people because of this. You can like pronounce it in many ways. So maybe that's why it works for many people. I don't know. Anyway, let's go to the actual drumming. I think there's going to be light language drumming, which will heal you if you allow it. So healing works if you allow it. Nothing is forced. If a correct force heals you. So it comes through giving permission, allowing that transformation to happen. And it's just like helping you to help yourself, actually. The healing is never done by a healer. The healing is done by you, the listener, the experiencer, you who creates your own universe, your experience. So you are doing the healing. These light languages, they're just guiding you to allow, let go, to harmonize, to tune into something harmonical, actually. So, let's see what is coming today. And if you feel like you can tune into this drumming, tune into this light language properly, that is coming, and just let it flow over you. Just maybe close your eyes, listen to it with some thought, or no thought. Listen to it with just some intention of being present, and it may help you in wondrous ways. And for me, this is a experience of learning to share this healing work I've been doing here. It can be very intimidating to have to put this online, but I'm doing my best to do my part here. So my part is to transmit this kind of information. And for me, this is a great opportunity to learn and to be even more brave with this who I am and who I represent. And that is the Arcturians, and also light and love, guiding with that. So let's go on with drumming and let's see what happens in this moment, in this time. And the drum helps me tune into different frequencies. So the drum is the only tool that a shaman actually needs. Is a drum. It's the most powerful tool a shaman can have, is a drum. It can really tune in with the heart, tune in with any frequency that you desire, with the different patterns and different resonations that those create. So anyway, let's go on with the work we're going to do today. And I usually start this with a little bit of tuning of the sound of the voice, so that I get an idea what kind of frequency is coming today and what kind of frequency my voice needs to take.
isikau maeraki kakurausa. Isikau kakuraki mahikaura, nahikaura, jokirauha. Isikau kau vai rahikaua. Isikau kau kau rahikaua, rahikaua, rahikaua. Isikau kau kau rahikaua. Isikau kai kau kahirauha, kahirauha, kahirauha. Isikau kau kau rahivauha. Isikau kau kau rahivauha, rahivauha, evahivauha. Nahukaira, nahikaira, nahikaira. Isikau kau karikauha. Isikau kau karikauha, kakirauha, kakirauha. Isikau kau kau kakirauha. Isikau kau kau kakirauha, kakirauha, kakikaurauha. Isikau kau kau karikauha. Isikau kau kau karikauha, kakirauha, kakirauha, kikirauha. Isikau kau kau karikauha. Isikau kau kau karikauha, kikikauha, kikikahevauha, kikirahevauha. Asukau kau kau rikivauha. Asukau kau kau rikivauha, rikivauha, rikivauha. Sauna, ikita, isika, asuda, isima, rikitikewa. Naena, ukutaia, ukutaia, kikivahera. Sakia, atuki maheki, atoraikamma. Sahe kikiva, sahe wikikirikka. Atura heika ma ekemme, isikäi ja kontakeia. Sahemaa raura, sahemaa rahuva, sahemaa jakkumaa, jakkumaa, jakkumaa. Sahemaa saura, sahura, sahemaa, jakuraumaa. Isikau, kikau, itikau, kikkiu, ikitau, irikka kikiva, ikitau. Usukau, ikitau, arevaa. Aurukau, vakevaa. Arekkaa, vakevaa. Arekkaa, vakevaa. Now we will translate the light language hearing. The beforehand drumming and Indian sounding music was for tuning into these energies. We will now, with the Arcturians, open the healing field. And if you can connect to this healing field, and it will be transmitted to you, no matter where you are. This is our promise to you. We are the Arcturians. We we serve always with light and love. And now we will transmit the healing field with the light language. Usukaura, iki mahe mahereva, iki mahe mahereva, iki vaura, suhe mamo mahera, iki vaura, nahe namo yekeva, nahe namo vaheva, ukuvaura, naho maura, ake namo mahera, ako namo vahera, wikivaura, sae yahu namora, sae namo aura, ikivaura, nae saho Namo sae vaera, akuvaura, sakuvaura, naikakke, vahevaure, vakevare, ikivara, vakuvara, sarevare, ikivaura, vahevare, vakuvaura, kivavara, ikivare, vakevare, vahesaura, namekere, mamenara, irikauga, virigave, vakevaura, irikara, vakivara, havairakara. Ishima, uruki, kaki, atekae, utuki, vake, akeke, osaki, vitira, ukukave, kikiva, arkukkiisa mahe, arkutiki, akema, ere, urukakkeva, irikavejata, urukakkeva, tikiva, irikave, tekeve, vareha, asennokku, vaheva, Sekaiku, urukka kiriva, ukuva, nare, jakuna sirika, iiva, jahemma ikiva, shihina akiva, karukka emma eshama kukiva, shihishapa ishikawa ketekiriva, Nammo, uru, jakka. Sakke vare, uru kakkere vare. Shunku varu, iri kakke kare varu. Namme karu, arke sharu makke kira veija varaha. Vandeka irika, urukka, shinkita veijakka. Nanega munukuka, nanega mega gakukuka, ishi mare. Suhuna uruka ikkamme eijaha, nakura ei shikima urua kikiva, nakuukka kai kuiraka. Nahema ussuka eija nama. Arkunai jakka kiiva kiiri kaukaka. Shahukika ma eka weijama. Ashika harukiika ukura hema. Ashukamu kukukuruma iiainama erakokana. Ashunga iijama ishima ukura eikata. Ishima unkata eikata ushima naharama iikita. Ishima uuka era. Nahako tarkuta ishim. Jakoma uukasha. Nahkuu mahkuu. Shh. Now we will proceed on with the channeling part.